Hello, I'm Tony Trongone, Superintendent of Pemberton Township Schools. Today's edition of Inside Outlook will serve to update you on three very important matters in our district. First, I'm going to discuss our plans in dealing with the information surrounding the coronavirus in our state. Second, I'll talk about the timing for proposed changes in our elementary school start times. And lastly, I'll give you the latest information on our school budget and state funding. So let's get started by talking about what is foremost in everyone's minds these days, the coronavirus, otherwise known as COVID-19. So part one of our series, the novel coronavirus, otherwise known as COVID-19, the question is, what are we doing? So school districts should be engaged in contingency planning to prepare for the potential outbreak of the virus as it occurs in New Jersey. And we understand you're going to have concerns regarding your child in our school district. Please know that we're continuing to monitor the situation very closely with the Governor's Office, the Department of Health in the county, also the Department of Education, and then also the Pemberton Township Office of Emergency Management. We've met at least 4 times already in roundtable meetings in various groups, planning with state and county folks, as well as in the district, in our teams. We've met to look at what we're going to do as far as our game plan. And we know that this is a fluid situation that can change daily and even hourly. And we are in active planning mode should a local outbreak require us to take action. Also, our staff have been working diligently to develop academic protocols should school closures become a possibility. To help us plan more effectively, we're requesting all parents to log on to the Genesis Parent Portal and answer one question. Does your child have internet access at home on a device other than their cell phone? Well, currently, we're at 81%, but that survey was done more than a year ago. We're looking to see where our capacity is at home for our students. So that's the importance of this survey. So please go on the Genesis Parent Portal so we know we can plan an effective process of continuation of learning for our children if there should be a closure of schools for a longer period of time. Our custodial staff is now operating at a level 2 disinfecting protocol, using stronger disinfectants and more aggressive procedures to combat the potential spread of a virus virtually all areas that students and staff come in contact with. Now, what can you do? We would like to emphasize the importance of keeping your child home from school should he or she exhibit any signs of illness. Also, wash your hands often for 20 seconds with soap and water. If soap and water are not available, use alcohol-based hand rub. And cover your nose and mouth with a tissue when you call for sneeze, and throw the tissue in the trash after you use it. In regards to communication and information, on our district website, there'll be plenty of information keeping you in tune of the latest developments. We also want you to be aware of information that will be posted on the Genesis Parent Portal. And then there's also frequently asked questions about the virus from the CDC. And also the New Jersey Department of Health has a 24-hour hotline. And then finally, in regards to what we're doing, and if you have any questions, because we're trying to cover every base, but we don't know everything and we're looking for your input. So if you have any questions, please email update@pem.org and we'll look to respond to anyone's inquiries in regarding this particular phenomenon. Now I'm going to be changing up to school realignment. Last February, we approved the realignment of the schools where Stackhouse, Dembo, and Haynes children will be attending the new Dembo-Crichton School in September 2020. And the children from Harker-Wiley will be attending the Stackhouse School. And then the arrival departure times need to be worked out according to the feedback we're getting from parents. So no action will be taken at the March board meeting. No action. As things unfold, we'll send out communications in regard to the latest developments and what we're doing. And then we'll look to approve a change of the arrival and departure times at the April 30th board meeting. And our third and final segment of today's show is an update of the school budget. So on March 10th and 18th, administration will be attending the Senate Budget Committee and Assembly Budget Committee hearings. And we're going to advocate for more school funding for our district. And also just last week, we were advocating for more school funding in regard to the 2021 school budget. We felt there was a mistake in how they figured out the school funding formula. It was found that we were correct, and they awarded us a little over $2 million in state aid back into our school aid fund. So we're real happy about that. And then as far as supplemental military school aid, I'll be meeting with Senate leaders and the Office of Legislative Services. Matter of fact, it'll be Wednesday this week to begin crafting a bill to get us more state aid from New Jersey for military-connected students. And then we're really lucky to have our local Senator, Dawn Adiago, help sponsor it, and also Joanne Downey from Monmouth County on the Assembly side are going to be the sponsors of this particular bill. And finally, the school budget, March 19th, it'll be a Board of Ed work session, but action will be taken on the submission of the preliminary budget to the county offices. It's a preliminary budget. And then the board meeting will be held at the Pemberton Township High School auditorium. That's our show for today. We will continue to update you on these topics as the situations continue to unfold, and look forward to seeing you again on the next issue of Inside Outlook.